Welcome back to the Freedom Table. My name is Zeke Corley. Those are the fantastic sounds of Zoe Sophia that you hear in the background. Sipwell is over here pouring drinks, complimentary. Everything is all a part of this amazing event put on by Lionel and Natalie Salisbury. This is the second annual Juneteenth Festival in San Marcos, and this year it's called the Freedom Table. And I'm here with some great friends. I got Terrell here. I got Tina Medina here, and we're gonna just talk just a little bit. But I'm gonna start off because I just met Tina, so you guys are just about to meet her with me. She's an educator, right? She's talking about restorative justice and everything. And one of the things I want to put you on the spot with.
All right, let's do it.
Off the wall or Thriller?
Off the wall.
I'm gonna go Thriller.
My man. Okay, no. Okay, so
now that we got the tough question out of the way.
We got the tough question out the way, so now we gonna actually get to other business. So listen, obviously educators, we love them. I was just talking to an educator right now, just before you guys stepped up, and one of the questions that I like to talk about is conversations about mental health.
Okay.
And so I don't know. I just want to know like how you wrap that all into everything that you're doing, because I'm sure that you see a lot of folks that is the issue. I'm sorry, we getting deep.
No, I'm ready to talk about it because we're actually building a wellness center at my school right now.
Wonderful.
So I've been trying to get this happening for a couple years now, and we're in the trenches right now, getting the room ready. And mental health is a serious thing that needs to be addressed, and so yeah.
And she being modest, because outside of this work, she does help leaders with wellness, and she's done some great wellness retreats. She took me, I got to join one of your wellness retreats. Remember the one around goal setting last year? A bunch of leaders came out to a winery. Where was it at?
Where was that? In the hills, right?
In the hills
right
somewhere.
Back here, actually, right off of
how
Gopher
much
Canyon.
We got to look at us as leaders and how we show up and how we have to take our wellness and goal setting seriously. And so she's been able to do that. She won't toot her own horn, so I'll toot it for her.
That's so nice.
What you think about Terrell tooting your horn for you?
I mean, he's a pretty good guy. It's nice. It's good to have him on my side.
Now, Terrell, you are, a man of many hats. You know what I'm saying? And but you make many connections, and you got many loved ones, and I hope to be one of those people, right?
Yes, you are.
Thank you so much. So, what my question for you is how you got into the public speaking domain. You're out there and you're talking to large groups of people at a time, and many folks wouldn't take that step, right? And you've done it, and you've made an impact, don't you think, Tina? You've made such an impact on the masses. How do you get into something like that? And what would you say to other folks who are thinking about doing something like that?
Yeah, I fell into it. I fell into this space, and I accidentally fell into it because I think it was a leader who didn't like public speaking, and then I had to go public speak to tell about different programs that I was putting together back in my workforce development days. And then I remember clearly when I started to get great at it, because there was a teacher that told me like, hey, I know you know all the information, you do a great job of delivery, but you also have a message. There's a story that these kids don't know about you. And I didn't want to tell them because I was like, oh, that's my old days. I was messy back then. My story is a mess. I was a hot mess as a young person. I don't want them to know that. I don't want to glorify that. And it's like, no, your mess is the message. Throw that into there, and you're going to change some lives. You possibly save some lives. And so I listened to that educator, and I did that. And then next thing I know, I was making a connection far beyond my wildest dreams with whether it be youth, whether it be adults. And then I just let my mess be the message, and told that story, and then got addicted to that. And then next thing I know, I'm going around and telling people my story, but helping them connect to the message in that, so that they don't fall into the same victim mentality that I did in my story.
I love that. You guys hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Let your mess be the message. Learn from your mistakes and teach others based on what you learned. I love that 100%. Thank you so much, Terrell and Tina, for kicking it with us. Listen, we're at the Freedom Table, Juneteenth, second annual, and we're killing it over here. It's an amazing day. Thank you so much for talking to us. And we're going to sit down and break bread together. Peace.